Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Is this Will Cheese Fail?
It is.
Yep. Is it Will Cheese Fail? All right, it's Will Cheese Fail. Send it by you, the fans, to lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yes.
Hit me up with the sound of Gandalf making your favorite Starbucks drink.
You shall not pass with your grande cinnamon dolce. I was starting to go Japanese there towards the end.
Yeah, that was an interesting take.
Yeah, it was going there.
It's like a samurai version of Gandalf. I'd watch it.
I would watch it too. If a samurai Gandalf, that just sounds awesome.
It sounds incredible.
Yeah,
actually, yeah. I'd do it. Somebody make it happen.
Somebody, please.
Down here at the bottom right, Hobo Wizard, the red Protoss, and in the top left, we've got the blue Zerg, Samuel,
and look at this, Hobo Wizard putting down a pylon, and he is opening up with a forge. Now, this can be a full-blown cheese, but it can also be used as a way to do a forge fast expand. But typically, if you're going to do a forge fast expand, I like to put my forge here, because your intent is to wall into that, but then use cannons to negate an expansion. Clearly, that is not the build that Hobo Wizard is going with, and he is going all the way, all in, balls deep, leaving nothing out. Every inch is in when it comes to this cheese. The gateway's there. The Artosis pylon is there. These overlords are given zero fucks. Just no fucks are given by these Ovies. And there we go. Wow. I don't think this is going to work.
No, I don't think it's going to work. I'm interested in why he would have started down here and not closer.
Up here? Yeah.
Because again, like you said, it could be a cheese, and it can also just be a delay tactic on the expansion. Now, luckily for him, I suppose, he did just run his Zerglings into that needlessly. He's got another cannon at the base. To try to catch these Zerglings on the run by, but this is at this point, no, come on.
No. Just
this
stop
is done
now.
You've finished now.
You finished. So what you want to do in this situation is you want to just immediately put down a core. You don't even need the gateway here yet, but there you go. You put down the core. He's already got the cannon. I'm not a big fan of where that cannon placement is. I would have preferred the core to go down here and then have the cannon here or here. That's fine. And then immediately put down your two gases and probe up. You're going to want to macro at this point, but then get an Adept out instead of Zealots. Zealots are going to do nothing. You're going to want to go into Adept and use Shade immediately to see what your opponent is doing. So at this point, you're forcing it all in, or they've got a Ninja Expand. So you're going to take that Adept, Shade in there, see what they have, wait for a second Adept to come out, then Shade back in and try and do some drone damage while getting as much scouting information. Actually, you can get all the scouting information that you need to then start transitioning back at base to what you need to do. Continuing to try and push forward with these cannons is doing nothing. He just lost a probe. He didn't get to cancel one of those cannons, lost that as well. And now he's getting a second gateway here, which you don't need. You only need the one gate to get the fast warp in after you've got your warp gate research, which he also doesn't have because he doesn't have gas. Now he's starting to get it. He's only got 8 probes, 6 of which are doing gas and only 8 are minerals. This is just not going well. It seems like he's got cheese on his mind, and once the cheese is a game-ending cheese, he's just freezing up. This ain't good.
Yeah, the further you went down that rabbit hole, the worse it got. It's just like every time you're pulling something apart, it just is worse and worse and worse. The foundation was getting weaker and weaker as you went down the chain, and all the way to the point where he had like 8 probes in a dream. So he is definitely up against it. He's struggling to keep this on the rails, and Samuel is just kind of going about his business. Got the expansion going. Obviously, just went back out front in order to get the job done. And continue to build some Zerglings just in the interim, but I mean, there's nothing really pressuring him in the grand scheme of things. He's got an Overlord there. He sees exactly what's going on, and so he can prepare within reason. You know, 2 Stalkers and a Zealot is nothing to sneeze at when you're just up against a couple of Zerglings, but still, in the grand scheme of things, I think Hobo Wizard he's kind of up against it right now, given how he's been playing thus far.
Yeah, and it is still 1 base versus 1 base. We do have that second hatch just about finished up, but at 80%, getting a layer as well. I don't think he's going to go Mutalisk because he's only getting 1. He's only mining from 1 extractor. So I'm not sure exactly. Maybe he's going into Hydra, or maybe he's just... Oh, he's going to drop. No, he is getting a Hydralisk then. Thought maybe he's going to get a Nidus Canal and then just use a Nidus. But he is going to go Hydra. Chuck Testa. Not sure how I feel about that. He needs to put down more gas for sure. And we got Hobo here just... Well, he basically got like a little Hobo encampment right outside Samuel's base.
I was going to say.
Yeah, it's just chilling. Yeah. You know, I know it's rough economic times out there, but I mean, you couldn't find a better spot? Sheesh.
Squatters' rights.
Why is the Lings going into all of this cannon fodder right now? I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's because he just clicked on maybe one specific stalker, and so they were all getting caught up trying to get to that stalker because there was no path. That lost them basically everything.
It was dumb.
That's highly unfortunate. That's going to make life very difficult. There are now 2 shield batteries in place.
Yep.
The Queens, if they're careful here, will be able to get some work done, but you can't just stand there and tank forever.
Not anymore. Yep.
So I mean, really, yeah, this went from a kind of harmless situation to a for Samuel. You know, he might need to prepare pretty quick here as the first Immortal is almost on the doorstep.
Yeah, I don't know why he's continuing to funnel in so many Zerglings with these 2 Queens. There are 2 shield batteries and a cannon. This 1 cannon alone now, 24 kills on that 1 cannon, which is astronomical. If I was Hobo right now, I wouldn't even be going into this base. I would be killing this immediately and expanding in behind here because at this point he's so far in the lead that he doesn't need to put himself in any type of compromised position, which is what he's semi-doing right now. He should be okay, though. He's still got that 1 Immortal. 0 micro on that 1 Stalker. Could have kept that alive, but I'm going to let it slide. And this thing is it's just funneling Lings from there. Why not just, you know, you've got warp cycle now. Why not just warp in some units? Okay, now he's recalling back because he overextended on the exact same, the literal thing I was talking about. He went and did. And now he's got units out of position and stuck inside. Oh no, I think he's got he's got some room to be able to get out. Thank God. Thank God.
He's just barely keeping the dream alive. This is such a haphazard game. I mean, we're platinum games today, and so you're expecting a little bit of the helter-skelter, a little bit of the scatterbrained situations. That's exactly what we're seeing. Look at this, Zerglings just running right by. Yeah, this is a mess. In general, on all sides. I'm not even sure what the solution would be, because you could make a call and I don't know if it would matter. At this point, these gentlemen are all over the place. I mean, it is clearly in Samuel's best interest to try to deal with this situation outside of the base, but he seems to be torn between dealing with that. Oh, that's cheeky.
Yeah, that was cute.
No.
That was cute.
Oh, boy.
I like that.
Well, I would not have had that on my bingo card, but I tell you who did. Hobo Wizard taking it out and making it happen. That sounds sexual, but tried not to. Walling up on the natural as Samuel was running in and out there with the Zerglings and getting punished for it now. I think Samuel might be about to lose the game.
Yeah, no. You know what? Out of all the things that could have possibly happened here, I was not expecting a full wall off at the natural, keeping half of the army on the outside while he pushes from the inside. Very, very well played here in the final moments of what will likely be the game. As more units keep coming in, and he is doing a much better job at not overextending at this point. And, well, at this point, Samuel just cannot get his whole army together in one spot. And if he tries to run up through here, he's going to get met by cannons and shield batteries. He's going to lose an Immortal and a Stalker over here, but, oh, no, he's running backwards. Okay, all right. Cute.
He's keeping it going. I mean, yeah, like the problem that Samuel faces is that even if you wanted to build lots of units to deal with this, his hatcheries are split, as you said, so you can only get half of the army in to deal with this at a time, which means Hobo Wizard squatters' rights again, walking in the front door, sitting down, locking it, and saying, "It's mine now, bitch."
It is. It is. Well, that actually, you know, it was an action-packed game. It was a will cheese. Actually, cheese succeeded this time around because Red was the aggressor. Yep. So, you know, well played. Obviously, there were some mistakes, but if Hobo is watching this here on LAGTV, and you just go back to some of the things that I was saying, sort of after the fact, I think you can really improve on doing this cannon rush and not overextending with it. And it probably would have been much more effective, but got the job done nonetheless. So very well played, and a big thank you to everybody that has been playing Monopoly Go for LAGTV. Every time that you guys start your new account on mobile only and play the game, it helps us out a great deal. It's like financially supporting us, and yeah, we do appreciate that. If you guys haven't already had the opportunity to do so, link will be in the description of this video. Click on that on your mobile phone, or you can scan the QR code that is popping up on the screen right now. And of course, if you don't already have a VPN, go check out our other sponsor, NordVPN, as well. Thanks again, everybody, and we shall see you all on the next one. Peace out.
Hey!